record, Joe.
No, I like green. Color money. You like green too.
I'm a Bobcat, so I love green.
And it's a Green Rush tour.
It is.
There you go.
Jeez. Using my own words against me,
That's right.
Joe Ingle. Dun dun dun. Alrighty. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Let's bring everybody up here this way. Joe, all right, watch yourself. All right. There we go. All right. Good morning, and thank you for joining us here today. I am Ian James. I'm the Executive Director of Responsible Ohio. I'm sure you know that. I'm joined today by Dr. Gupta, the investor in the Licking County Growth Site, Mary Jane Borden, the president of the Ohio Rights Group, and Savannah Smith, executive. Is Savannah here yet?
I don't see a Savannah.
Savannah is coming. I didn't think I saw Savannah yet. The executive board member for the Ohio Rights Group, medical marijuana patient. Kay's right here. Hi, Kay. Is it Kubler? Kubler. And Leanne Barbie, and certainly not least, our friend who was a U.S. Naval Academy grad, served in the Marines, and is a die-hard advocate for medical marijuana patients, Montel Williams. We've come together today to talk about medical marijuana, this issue, the needs of the many who suffer from chronic illness, and the need to not wait anymore. As you will hear, we have spent 19 years waiting for the legislature just across the street to do their job, to actually provide the medical marijuana and the compassionate care that medical marijuana provides patients, and they have failed to do so. Good morning. They have failed to do so, and yet after that 19 years of inaction and failure, they spent 10 days this summer, 10 days, to put issue 2 on the ballot to try to stop the only medical marijuana ballot issue to ever reach the voters. They are trying to stop that. So I'm going to introduce some folks. I'm going to have Dr. Gupta make some comments, and we'll have some other comments from folks as well. Dr. Gupta.
Thank you. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Suresh Gupta. I represent the group investing into the Licking County Medical Marijuana Grow Facility. When the issue 3 passes, when the issue 3 amendment is passed, I'm happy to join the community, be a good neighbor to all of the Central Ohio, and especially to finally help those suffering from chronic illnesses. At the Licking County facility, we are proud to concentrate on growing medical grade marijuana. We look forward to conducting groundbreaking research and providing much needed medical marijuana for our patients. Like those here today with debilitating medical conditions such as cancer, epilepsy, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, sickle cell anemia, and post-traumatic disorder. I want to make sure every citizen in Ohio, and especially in Licking County, should know that we will abide by all regulatory requirements and zoning standards. The proposed amendment to the Constitution does not take away any rights of the local authorities. Last but not the least, we are going to grow the best medical marijuana in Ohio.
Thank you, Dr. Gupta. I'm going to have Mary Jane Borden come up and speak, and I think that Mary Jane is also going to oversee some of the artisanal grow process that'll go on throughout the state of Ohio. Maybe we can speak to that as well.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you for being here. This is a lovely day. As you see outside, it's nice and sunny, so it's a good time for us to talk about what's coming up here just next Tuesday. And that's going to be one of the probably the biggest vote for at least my generation for marijuana in Ohio, probably in the state, in the nationwide, because Ohio, as they say, so goes Ohio, so goes the nation. We're going to hope that marijuana prohibition stops here in Ohio once and for all. And so I'm delighted to be here today and to make some introductions. I was asked to say a little bit about what brings me here today, so I'm going to do it in about the 60-second mode. My journey started with the pharmaceutical industry back in the late 1970s. I worked in the pharmaceutical industry for 9 years, but all that time I was interested in marijuana and marijuana reform, so kind of as a result of my millennial experience, you come into the millennium, you have this great edification. I decided to go full-time, full bore into reforming Ohio's medical marijuana laws. And I've been party to now 6 bills that Ian talks about to some level, all the way from composing one to actually being part of a press conference for another one, and also for proposed constitutional amendments. And I'll have to say that what brings me here today for Responsible Ohio is that I know that they're going to implement a medical marijuana program. There's wording in the ballot language that says that they shall open dispensaries. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of shall, and it's only a matter of when and after Issue 3 passes. So I want to emphasize that there will be a robust medical marijuana program, and I'm just absolutely delighted that me, the Ohio Rights Group, will be a part of that program, particularly as real quickly to the artisanal model that allows medical marijuana or cannabis in general to be grown at numerous different sites by independent growers. And I think it takes the metaphor, you talk about some so-called monopoly, and it completely breaks the frame of the monopoly, because you could have as many as 100, 200, depending upon the number of sites that want to participate in the program. And I think most will, because they'll realize that what they're doing is innovative and competitive, and it's for the benefit of all Ohioans. So having said that, that's the quick remarks that concern myself. I'd like to introduce the Ohio Rights Group's Executive Director, Savannah Smith, who I think is going to give you some words about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Savannah?
Hi folks, thank you so much. My name is Savannah, and I'm happy to be here representing Ohio's premier medical cannabis advocacy group, the Ohio Rights Group. There's been some contention about Ohio's options this year. However, I think we can all agree that safe and legal compassionate care for our patients would make a positive and progressive addition to the state. To those who claim that Ohio's sick, dying, and disabled already have decriminalized access to medicinal flower to smoke, I would like to underline the fact that smoking cannabis is the least healthy form of treatment. Lighting plant matter on fire and inhaling the smoke is not truly safe and legal access. Ohioans deserve access to safe, regulated, and reliable extracts, edibles, tinctures, topical creams, any other sort of infused products to treat the wide range of illnesses and symptoms that require more sophisticated medical care. That's why we're here today, to demonstrate our support for Issue 3 and the opportunities that it brings to our state. Chief among these is the International Cannabinoid Institute Research Foundation, which stands to bring some of the brightest minds in compassionate care here to Ohio to research and grow the best medicinal cannabis possible. I can't tell someone with cancer, HIV, Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, or epilepsy to wait any longer for cannabis treatment. These diseases don't care how many grow sites there are, or who owns them, or where the tax money goes. These diseases will cripple and kill indiscriminately, regardless of whether Ohio votes yes on Issue 3. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer is the second leading cause of cancer-related death for women in the United States. While it's not news that cannabis treatment helps cancer patients manage nausea, pain, appetite, and sleep quality, the National Cancer Institute recently released studies indicating that cannabidiol has far more exciting effects on breast cancer cells. CBD has been shown to shrink existing tumors and inhibit further cell growth. That's exciting stuff, and I believe only the tip of the iceberg as to the potential of medical cannabis. According to the Ohio Department of Health, Ohio loses an average of 1,812 women to breast cancer each year, and that's unacceptable. These women are your mothers, your sisters, partners, friends, and colleagues. They deserve to live a full and healthy life with the safest and most effective treatments available to modern medicine. Access to compassionate care through cannabis is a human right, And Ohio has the opportunity to join over half the country in passing medical cannabis provisions. Truly, your vote could save a life. I've been accused of making emotional appeals on behalf of Issue 3. To those people, I can't help but underline that cannabis is a medicine before it's a marketplace. For thousands of individuals and families in Ohio, supporting Issue 3 is very emotional. For some families, it means that their mother has the muscle spasticity to walk and play with them again. For others, it means that their child has the opportunity to grow and develop brain functioning without suffering convulsions in the double digits each day. For other families, it means a loved one may have the chance to come home from an unjust incarceration for a nonviolent drug offense. In the war on drugs, our enemy is prohibition, period. The implications of conservative Ohio granting full medical and recreational access just before a massively important presidential election are remarkable. The opportunity to put cannabis reform front and center as a major presidential issue in this campaign is once in a lifetime. It is our time to shine on the national stage, Ohio. Let's make the compassionate choice. Thanks so much for your time, and please spread the message about how Ohio's sick, dying, disabled, and unjustly incarcerated may finally be granted relief and comfort this November. Vote yes on 3.
Thank you. Hello, Chris. Interrupting my press conference again. Channel 6 and 28, Fox. I'm going to turn this over to Kay. Thanks for coming, and thank you for being here. I will pick on you later, as I usually do. We're going to hear from Kay. Do you want to? Don't know. This is Joe. We can turn this way. Can we?
She just goes to the podium,
Yep.
close to the podium.
Yeah, just leave them there.
Capture it.
Leave them
We'll
there.
be all right.
Just leave it there. So,
Perfect.
she'll get closer. You know, slide over here. That'll make your yelling easier. Okay.
Easier yelling.
All the microphones are in this direction, so just this way. There you go.
Hi,
Hello, made it
my
happen.
name is Kay Kibler, and I'm from Auglaize County. I've been a member of the Ohio Rights Group for, since its inception. My disease is multiple sclerosis, which I have had for approximately 35 years. It's taken away my use of my legs. Sometimes my hands go, and often I've got the spasms that I can't control. What I'd like to say about this issue is that it will give fairness to the people who need the medicine of marijuana. I was just reading yesterday about a friend of ours who has written a book and is about to publish it. Her name is Lori Oakley. And one of the things that she brings out that I think is one of the critical things is that you've got this battle between the government and pharmaceutical companies and the people. Okay, Vioxx was recently introduced to the United States and so far has killed 88,000 people. It was approved with very little or no testing, and the testing was done by the company that's trying to sell the medication. So they had no problem getting approval. So, no research, 88,000 dead, and a bunch more that are still suffering from the effects of their stroke or their heart attack. And with marijuana, you have much research, a slew of research, and no deaths. Not one. So there's some kind of a balance there that's off, I think. I think the people should come first, and the pharmaceutical companies should back off and let us have with the medication that we need. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kay.
You're welcome.
Get this situated, Joe. There, I see now how you did that. Yeah.
Put it back up on the top. What's that?
Where's you gonna, there we go.
There we are. Wow.
Aha, there we go. All right, and now we're gonna hear from Lee. Mark?
Hi. My name is Leanne Barbie, and I am a medical marijuana patient and a patient advocate. I've had chronic pain for over 10 years, and I have fibromyalgia, degenerative disc disease, scoliosis, and anxiety, depression, and Crohn's disease. I was on many different medications. I tried everything from Tramadol to Vicodin to Percocet, and I ended up on methadone for my chronic pain. It was the only thing that could manage my pain to a point where I could even function. I tried every antidepressant pharmaceutical drug out there. I tried all 3 FDA-approved fibromyalgia drugs. Not only did those not work for me, they gave me horrible side effects. There was a point where I was sleeping